You guys ready?
Born ready.
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
I am so excited right now because I was telling these guys I hadn't eaten lunch today. And I would say that I did it intentionally, but I think I just got busy and forgot. But now I'm sitting in front of 6 world-class salsas and 10 world-class bottles of hot sauce. And I'm going to be eating the entire bag of both of these chips as I test these. So I can't wait. So I'm here with Marcos and Paul from P.M.Hot Salsa Show. They're clients of ours at Arizona Rocket Studios, and we're going to be just having some fun doing some taste testing tonight. So we're going to learn a lot about their businesses, what makes them who they are. We're going to learn the origin story. We're going to learn about each of these hot sauces and salsas today. And I'm just pumped to be here. So we're going to just start diving in.
I'm ready.
So we're going to start with a salsa.
Excellent.
So Marcos, choose your first salsa, show it to the camera, and you can start to describe what that thing is.
All right, I'm gonna go through this like as if we're at my booth.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna start off from mildest to hottest is how this goes. We're gonna start off with the salsa verde. This is gonna be your tomatillo, green chile, and poblano all blended together. Now, mind you, as we go through all of these, I just know that our whole thing is that we use chiltepin peppers in every single one of our products. Chiltepin is what we specialize in.
Okay, what does that mean? That's a type of pepper, right?
It's a type of pepper. So,
and why is that unique?
a couple things. The chiltepin is also known as the bird pepper or the mother of all peppers. It's local to the Sonoran Desert. They're all hand-picked, sun-dried peppers, and they're the only native pepper to the U.S. So a lot of people don't know that. You think of the jalapenos, serranos, even hatch chili. They're not originally grown here in the wild. The chiltepin is. Sonoran Desert, this is its own climate, all the way down to Hermosillo and Mexico and the Sonoran Desert.
And most people don't use this because why?
That's a good question, because growing up, like me and my family would always have like chiltepin. I should have brought some, but chiltepin peppers, they're like little small red peppers. We'd always have it on the countertop, crush it up, put it on your soups, your pozoles, menudos. It's how my dad made salsa and a lot of my family. So that's the spice in it.
Okay, this is listen, I was born in New Mexico. I grew up eating hatch green chili. I grew up on salsa. I grew up on Mexican food. I would consider myself, somewhat of a salsa connoisseur.
Okay.
So I know good salsa. What is this one called again?
Salsa verde.
Okay, it's the verde salsa.
Yep.
So it's the green salsa. Okay, so I'm going to score all of these on a scale of 1 to 10. But I'm going to intentionally start out conservative because I know you guys got tricks up your sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
That is really, really good, though. It's really rich. Like, it's very, very flavorful. It's dense. It's got the right amount of just like punch you in the face. But it's like a really nice consistency. It's not watery, but it's not chunky. I wouldn't describe it as chunky. It's like right in between.
It's like a nice blend, yeah.
It's a nice blend. Okay, the salsa verde. I'm going.
It's a Golden Chili Award winner, too.
What does that mean?
At the Zest Fest, we competed. So people from all over the nation, they send in.
Yeah.
I'm going to get so full.
We competed in the green salsa category. And so people all over the nation, they sent in their salsas to compete with a panel of judges. And we won first place, got a Golden Chili first place award with that.
Gosh, so good.
Out of Fort Worth, Texas, yeah.
And these chips are money, too.
Yeah, we do the chips here in Phoenix.
Gosh. I'm going 8.1.
All right.
Oh, wow.
On the Verde award-winning salsa.
That's right.
And I hope I've left myself enough room because you predicted which one you thought was going to be my favorite, which is which one?
So you said you like spice. I think it kind of depends. And I don't know how you feel about sweets, but for sure the green's a contender. It's going to be between that one. If you like hot, it's going to be this. This is also an award winner. That one is really good, complex. We'll get to that one. And then one of these two, probably mango. A lot of people love mango.
Well, I mean, you just gave me like 4 choices. But
They're really good. People buy these in bulk.
I think it's gonna be. I love mango. I think it's gonna be the mango, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Okay, so we're going 8.1 on the Verde. So what's up, Paul?
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Where are we starting?
All right, we're gonna start out with the Big Red's original. So this sauce has started it all. Full flavor sauce. We like to call this one Egg's Best Friend. So
Eggs best for meaning it's really good for breakfast.
yes, it's great on eggs. This is great all-purpose. So it's not gonna take you over the top. It's more flavorful. You could pour it, or you could pour it on a chip, or pour it in a bowl. So these more. It says it's a chunky style sauce. We like to call these Arizona style sauces.
Okay.
So the base is carrots and radishes on that one. You got a nice southwestern flavor. We're low in vinegar, so it's not like your normal hot sauces. Nice southwestern flavor to it.
What's in that?
So the base is carrots and radish in that. You have a little tiny bit of chipotle, tiny bit of habanero. You got all different kind of spices. So like I said, we're known for Arizona style hot sauces. So most of our sauces contain about 10 to 15 different ingredients with the peppers as well.
And that one's called what?
That's the Big Red's original.
Original.
Yeah, that's the original.
Does
So
that mean that was the first?
that's the sauce that started it all.
That's the first one you ever did. How many years ago?
12 years now.
Big
That's what it's
Red's
all-
original.
All these ingredients that's in this bottle, that all came from my garden originally.
From your garden.
Yep.
Okay.
All those ingredients, from the carrots, the radishes, everything I grew, the peppers, you name it. Everything came from my garden.
Why hot sauce? Where did this idea come from?
Well, why is hot sauce? I mean, believe it or not, it was a sheer accident why I even created hot sauce. Before this, I probably only ate hot sauce maybe 4 times out of the year. So a neighbor of mine, he was a huge hot sauce collector. Like, actually, he just finished having back surgery, and I put a garden in his backyard for him. So I was going through his house, and I was putting a garden in his backyard. And I looked around, like where furniture is supposed to be, he has hot sauce everywhere. Like, most people had plants everywhere and stuff like that. It was hot sauce bottles that he collected. I was like, wow, that's interesting. I was like, I never seen anybody with that much hot sauce. So the next day, I overgrew a whole bunch of peppers and all this stuff. I didn't know what to do with it. So I was like, okay. I created the Big Red's original. I just made a sauce, and like what you see the sauces that I make, they don't look like normal hot sauce. They have all these different flavors and all these different texture. I didn't have any reference to what sauce, like what's hot sauce should be. So that's why that's why I call them Arizona style sauces, because it's a twist what I thought hot sauce was good.
It's a great story. Okay, the original, I'm gonna go 7.9.
Nice. That's a good score.
So I'm gonna give it a good score because I really liked it. When I think about hot sauce, so I showed you like this kit.
Yeah.
It was a gift from Christmas. 30 hot sauces. Okay. They were all watery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they come out like water
Yeah, exactly.
with some flavor. That was not that. Like this is like thick, like consistency. It's different than the way that I think about hot sauce.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So that's one of the characteristics. Probably it looks like yours are a lot thicker. There's a lot more to them.
It's real food. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah. All right. Where are we going next?
All right. So traditional. This is going to be your restaurant style right there. So this is it's a less spicier version than the original salsa that started it all for us. So the traditional is something that, let's say you got some family or friends coming over and you want to have like a nice tabletop traditional restaurant style salsa, and you want them to think that you made it. You just get a little bowl like this right here.
Yep.
Pour this in there. Nice chunky. Hide the jar so they don't see that you got it from Los Mayas Tío Marcos. Hide it over there and say, look at what I made, everyone. Chile bean salsa is Southwest as it gets. But yeah, this is basically a milder version of the original.
Smells really good.
And it's very simple ingredients, very traditional flavors. You're talking cilantro, green onion, sea salt, black pepper, garlic, tomatoes, like all those just natural ingredients. And of course, the chile bean pepper.
Good.
Chile bean has a very unique flavor to it when you taste it. And I'm sure you've tasted it. It's going to be an earthy, smoky flavor naturally.
That's got more heat than I thought it was going to have.
We call it traditional, not medium, but I call it our medium.
Yeah, it's the heat is powered by jalapeno.
Chiltepín.
Chiltepín.
Only chiltepín.
Well,
all of these are only going to be chiltepín until we get to the end. Well, technically, the green has green chili too.
So it's got like this is like the baseline of heat.
That's
right?
Yeah. Well, so you got 3 mediums, right? That's your classic medium, and then when we get to the next 2 sweets, these are going to be your sweeter ones. It's going to be the same heat level
good.
with some sweetness to it.
Bro, this is really good.
Thank you.
It's really good, and I like that heat. I don't. It's a very unique flavor because that chiltepín probably.
Yeah.
Like you're used to what, jalapeno,
serranos, habaneros.
Serrano, yeah. Yep.
A lot of people use those, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with any of those peppers. It's just this is very regional and local to us. You know, my family and this. When you go down to Mexico, I've learned this just talking to different people from Mexico. Regionally, they use different peppers. Here in the Sonoran Desert area, chiltepín is very common.
Okay. Traditional. I'm going, man. It's like I almost want to try the green again. The verde. I'm going. I'm going to go 8.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
8-2. So I'm going to go a notch above verde for me.
Wow.
That is really good. Is there like garlic or something in
Yeah,
there?
we put garlic in there.
Okay, that's what I'm tasting. That's nice. Okay. What do we got next, Paul?
All right. So next one I'm going to let you try. We're going to try the big yellow sauce. So this is the crowd favorite. This is what we're known nationally for. So it's a tropical mango mustard. It's similar to a honey mustard.
Known nationally for.
Yes.
Meaning what?
Oh, nationally, like outside of Arizona, all the way down to the East Coast, from Chicago, or you name it. You know, all those places that people that love, this Wisconsin favorite sauce. You know, they love bratwurst. So, like I said, it's great for making devil eggs. Do some spicy potato salad. Put it on a pretzel. You know, it's a tropical mango mustard.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. That's a good one.
Have you had that one?
Oh yeah, I've had them all,
bro. You like this one?
Yeah.
That's my road trip back from Vegas sauce that I created.
Bro, what does that mean? Like that's when you created it? You actually?
No, I was driving it. You know that boring drive from Vegas to back to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Me and the wife were driving. She was asleep, and I was thinking about these Jamaican meat pies, and I was like, I'm gonna make a mustard sauce that go great on those. And I don't even like mustard, but I created this sauce because I didn't like mustard. I know it sounds crazy, but you know, you driving through the desert, you see all these kinds of different mirages, right? You know, things that are not there. So I saw the big yellow, and even before I got home, it was a long trip. I went straight to the grocery store, bought some ingredients. My wife's like, "Are you crazy? We just got from a long trip." I said, "I got to make this sauce." I had it in my head, and I was just thinking about all the good stuff that will go on.
Yeah, that's nice. Is it pretty uncommon to put mustard in a hot sauce?
No,
or is that pretty common?
Now it is. When I created it, not necessarily. But then you also have mango with the mustard. So that's where you have a sweet, you have a little celery seed. So it's definitely an uncommon sauce.
What? And that one's called what?
The big yellow sauce.
Big yellow. Okay, that's getting a better score than original. I'm going 8. I'm going 8-3 on big yellow.
You sure you don't want to put 8-4 in there?
I'm going 8-3. That feels right in my heart. Like that's a high score. Like I'm thinking, 5 to me would be like, that's average.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've had this before. This is a normal kind of taste. So anything above 5 to me is like you're above average.
No, I get you.
I'll take it.
If you can get in the 9s, we get in the 9s tonight,
we're getting there.
It's like,
yeah, we're getting there.
That's gonna be great. But I don't give out 9s easy. By the way, I don't know if we gave out any. Did we give out any 9s on our list? No, we didn't. So
well, we're getting 9s.
All right, what do we got next? Let's go one more here.
Oh, you ready to go one
Yeah.
more? All
Yeah.
right. So this next one's my sweet and spicy prickly pear. So this is made with the desert cactus fruit. We were the
He beat you to
first
it.
prickly pear hot sauce on the market now. So you have a lot of hot sauces now that have prickly pear, but we were the very first one. So this sauce, here's a little fun fact on this. This was supposed to be a limited edition sauce. So I came out in 2012 on this sauce, and I never put it up. They wouldn't let me put it back up. So it's great on salmon, chicken, fish, sushi, make wings. I love it on spring rolls.
Oh,
Shrimp.
spring rolls.
Oh yeah, that's your spring roll sauce.
I can actually see what's that orange sauce they put on spring rolls?
Oh yeah. I know exactly.
It
what
like
you're talking
looks kind of like that, you know. How do people discover your hot sauce?
Well, it all depends if you're at the farmer's market or you're on kind of social media or you're in the store, your local stores. It all depends.
What's going on there?
Yeah, you taste that
good
hint of
stuff.
rosemary. Actually, believe it or not, man, like I love that sauce. You can make a spicy margarita with that one. Do a prickly pear margarita, a little spicy one in there. Love it on shrimp. That's my breakfast. I put that on a lot of breakfast food too. Cottage cheese and mandarin oranges, stuff like that. Ice cream.
You could put that on ice cream.
Yes, amazing on ice cream and
Yeah.
cheesecake.
Yep.
Ice cream?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hot sauce? What are you talking about?
Hot sauce going everything.
That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the hot sauce community, it's very common to make like a prickly pear, some sort of sweet hot sauce, and put it on your ice cream.
Oh, that sounds bomb.
Yeah,
actually.
ice cream cheesecakes, that's your sauce.
What's it called? Prickly pear?
Yeah, sweet and spicy prickly pear.
I'm going. So I could see why somebody would like that a lot on a dessert, a spring roll. But if I'm going to eat a hot sauce on a chip or on a burrito or on my eggs or something like that, that's not going to be my first choice. So I'm going to go 7.6 on that one. Still really tasty, really unique. Like you don't taste that kind of flavor.
Exactly.
Like all of these, bro. Like you don't, am I biased or like, do people say this more than I do?
We get a lot of, that's probably one of my favorite parts about being out in the community and showing off our products. And I've seen it when we've gone side by side with their products. People's reactions, it's just like, I'm like, I can't wait. Go ahead, now try it. Tell me, because it's so different. This is not your pace, and that's not going to be your Frank's or your, whatever. It's gourmet, and it's like custom crafts made products.
So good. All right, let's do another salsa.
All right, here we go. So this is a 3-time award winner right here, the mango chiltepine salsa, which I haven't seen it made anywhere else. They have seen mango salsas, but a mango chiltepine, I haven't seen anywhere else. So this one is really good on your fish tacos, shrimp tacos, baked or smoked salmon. It's got a little bit of a sweet heat, complements fish products really well. If you don't eat fish, you can throw it on your chicken. So what you're tasting is a lot of the core flavors from the traditional, but we added some roasted red peppers. And then to add to the sweetness of the mango, we also added some agave nectar to that as well.
Bro, that's so fucking good. Pardon my French.
That's right. No, that's what we like to see.
Dude, how jealous are you? How jealous are you?
Yeah, it's really, really good on like different types of food. And that's the other thing that we really like to tell people is you think salsa, you think chips. And we're trying to, like, Los Amayas is trying to educate. You cook with this salsa. This is a cooking salsa. Like, sure, eat it with a chip. Cook food with it. Put it on your foods. Like, make products with it. Put it in a crock pot with some meat. Slow cook it. Marinate it. It's more than just a salsa. This is an all around.
Yeah, the mango is
So
a good
good.
one.
Oh yeah, mango's a
That's
killer.
so good. Is that your best seller?
Used to be, but it depends. Honestly, it depends regionally. When we travel, we see, like, for example, we were just in Portland, prickly pear. The next one up, that outsold everything. Here, locally, green outsells. It's between green, mango, and prickly pear, but for the most part, green.
Bro, it's so good, dude.
Prickly pear is my favorite. That one's good.
That mango
Prickly pear
is
is
so
great.
good. That's a 9.0.
Ooh.
That's a
Give it a
9
9.
straight up. I mean, that is so good. Like, I don't want to. Can we pause? Can I finish this bowl?
Yeah, you can just drink it. Go ahead and drink it. It's fine.
Bro. It's so good. Yeah, mango is the best so far, for sure.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
But it's still got that nice, like, it's an above mild heat if you compare it to like what the market would call mild.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because like for me, normally if I'm having something that's like mild or even what people will call hot,
Mm-hmm.
I don't taste it at all.
Yeah.
My taste buds are like conditioned because when I was a kid, I grew up eating really hot stuff
Mm-hmm.
that it's hard for me to taste heat, but I can taste that heat. That feels good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
a
it's a nice
pleasant
burn.
Okay. That's the winner so far. Mango at a 9.0. All right.
I'll take it.
Paul, you think you got a 9 in you?
Oh yeah,
All right.
definitely. So this next one is smoky habanero.
Love that one.
It's a great everyday burn, just something you put in a breakfast burrito. Nice daily user.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. So it won't take you over the top, but you're gonna taste that southwestern flavor as well. Semi-consistent, non-vinegar base.
Paul gets mad at me because I'm always raving about that one. He's like, "What about all these other ones?" I'm like, "But I like that one."
Smoky habanero.
Yes, that's smoky habanero.
Ooh, that's got bite. That's like,
Oh, yeah.
that's hot.
Love to make firecracker shrimp. Put that in the Bloody Mary, stuff like that. Nice daily user. Won't take you over the top. That's one of the original 3
That's gonna make
sauces
me
I came
sweat a
out.
little.
Oh, we got
I
ways
like
to go.
that.
Oh,
We got a lot hotter than habanero.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna kick
All
it up.
it's the warm
Smoky habanero. That's nice. What else is in that one? Where did you come up with the idea to make this one?
After I created the original one, I knew I had to make something hotter. So, we smoked those habaneros. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to smoke some peppers, give it a nice similar flavor. Put a little more cumin and black pepper, and I came with the smoky habanero. I just love. You're talking to a guy that has 13 grills in his backyard. So I love grilling. I love smoking. When you make a hot sauce, you make something that's a part of your identity, what you like to eat. So.
Yeah.
I was like, I had to have it. Traditional habanero, just with vinegar and peppers. That wasn't it for me. So I'm like I said, we're known for the flavor tour. I gotta have flavor.
That's good. That's hot though. It's hot. Usually when you think of habanero, you think of a habanero pepper, you think of really hot. I don't get that out of it, but that's a notch up from what we've had so far. Okay, I'm going to go 8-1. Not better than Big Yellow to me. A notch above the original and better than Prickly for me.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 8-1 on that. We're not in the 9s yet. But
I got it.
okay. Let's go one more hot sauce.
Ooh, let's see. You want to try something unique, sweet and spicy, or super hot? Because we got the 3 kings of the banana. I do have a hot sauce with banana.
Let's go 3 kings. I'm feeling a vibe about that.
All right.
All right. Let's do it.
All hail the king. So this one's made with the Carolina Reaper, the ghost pepper, and the Trinidad scorpion pepper. So this sauce,
Let's get it.
here, is made with 23 different ingredients. So you're gonna have a nice.
I got my paper towel ready to wipe my brow.
There you go.
You're gonna taste a nice little sweet undertone, nice savory flavor, nice slow balanced burn. It's gonna keep building. So it's a little bit thicker sauce. You can thank my wife for this one
Let me
because
see that bottle. Okay, let me see the cap here. Okay. Let me read this to you guys. Okay. There once was a king that was believed to be the most powerful in the land. King Ghost was a legend until now. From the depths of Trinidad, King Scorpion wishes to make his mark, but will either of them be a match for the hybrid King Reaper? He has come to destroy and claim the throne. Experience them battle it out all the way to the bitter end. Warning, very, very, very hot. Okay. Am I going to regret doing this now? Is it going to ruin my palate for the rest of the salsas?
I don't think it'll
No.
ruin it.
So you're going to taste a nice savory flavor and then a slight little sweet undertone, a nice slow balance burn that's going to keep building.
Okay. I'm going to go lighter on this. I want to taste it, but I don't want to kill myself.
You should go heavy.
Heavy?
Yeah, I would go heavy.
Just
That
go
was
for
you
it?
taste it. Taste the
All right.
flavor.
Smells good.
It does smoke. I actually like Three King. It's hot, but I like it. You need to get some Three King wings.
Yeah, the flavor is crazy.
You do that?
Oh, yeah.
This
All
on the
time.
wings?
Wings, I put that on anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about what peppers are in this while the audience gets to watch me start to sweat.
So it has the Carolina Reaper, the Ghost Pepper, and Trinidad Scorpion Pepper. And for a little smoke taste, we put a tiny bit of chipotles in there. We mild it down with a little bit of carrots in there as well. You have other stuff in there. When I first created
That's
that
good.
sauce,
That is good.
I blew my wife's face off when I made that. So you could thank her because she tamed it down a little bit. That's why I add all these other different ingredients in there and made it a slow burn instead of just blowing your face off.
Man, that is tasty, and that's hot. That's hot as shit. But that is good. What is they talk about Scoville heat level? What is the Scoville on some of
So-
these peppers?
Some of the Scoville. So the ghost pepper, which is 1,000,000 Scovilles. The scorpion pepper is the most hottest natural pepper that was created. So and that's usually about 1.4 million Scovilles. The Reaper could range anywhere from 1.8 million Scovilles all the way to 2 million Scovilles. So,
Wow.
And just to show the contrast of what that means, the chiltepin is between 50 to 100,000 Scovilles. The jalapeno is 3 to 8,000 Scovilles. Just to show the contrast of what he said.
Wow. Okay. So compared to the chiltepin, this is
Oh
10
yeah.
to 20 times
exactly.
the level of heat.
But
And I can see why.
Yeah.
But that's probably one of the most tasting super hot sauces on the market.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, normally like it's so hot you don't get a good flavor. It almost drowns it out. But not on this one. I think that's how well does that one sell? Not that it's going to bias my score, but
That's one of our top sellers.
I figure I'm going 8.5.
Ooh, wow.
There we go.
8.5 on Three Kings.
What you're going to notice about all of these products here is, because we've tasted a lot of different hot sauces and salsas, is our goal is not to just burn people's mouths. Like you can just put capsaicin in something and burn people. It's all about the flavor balance, right? So there's stuff that I've tasted where my tongue went numb right away, and I didn't enjoy that, So I'm sure as you go through this, you'll see that there's flavor and complex layers of flavor throughout.
Have you guys ever seen the one chip challenge?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I have
Let's talk
seen it.
about that.
Did you
Paul.
do it?
I had a bowl.
You had a bowl of it in Portland.
A
A
bowl.
bowl of those. Seriously.
Did you eat them?
Yeah.
I ate all in all in probably what Mark was about 20 seconds.
Yeah, they made him eat it quickly.
I ate a whole bowl.
He was
of
in a
it.
competition.
It was crazy.
What happened?
It's
Did you
probably
die? Come back to life?
somewhat. It was probably the most painful experience I ever experienced. Honestly, I got instant stomach cramps. Usually, you get stomach cramps usually about 2-3 hours after you eat something spicy. Probably it was like less than 30 seconds. I actually swallowed the product. I actually eating it immediately. I just hunched over, and I was in a cooking competition
No
too
way.
for a hot sauce competition, and it was so painful. Then I had to get on this bike.
I got
It was
footage of
crazy.
that.
He got footage of it. So I mean, I couldn't stand up straight. That's how. I mean, the bad. It was hot. I get a huge mouth burn, but I wasn't even worried about that. And it was the Pepper X pepper. It's hotter than that's a new super hot pepper.
That
Just
just
Pepper
made-
X.
Pepper X. It's like a man-made pepper.
Yes, Ed Curry, the same guy that created the Carolina Reaper, created Pepper X.
He beat his own pepper in the Guinness World Records. First, he won it with the Carolina Reaper, and then he beat his own pepper in Guinness World with Pepper X.
How do
Yeah.
you do that?
Well, it's honestly, it's a lot of, he's a farmer. So, you crossbreed the pepper, you cross-pollinate with the different peppers, and there's all different kind of science going to it. It's like, you definitely got to love what you do because in order to create a pepper like that, you had to make hundreds of different peppers. It's not something you can do overnight. I'm gonna take a serrano, then crossbreed it with a habanero, and then come with a pepper. It doesn't work that way. It's a lot of science, a lot of work. You have to really, really love and be passionate about what you do to create something like that.
Yeah, it's like where do you even start? Like you can't do that in a lab. You're using the earth,
Yeah, exactly. I
right?
mean, once a flower, once a plant start blooming, you see the flowers, right? Right. I mean, you got to catch it at the right time too.
Yeah.
It's not just so you take a Q-tip swab, you swab one, you swab the next one, and you put together. Then you just don't get a pepper right after. So usually it's like after third or fourth time, you get this one pepper, and then you get the seeds for that. So it takes a while. Definitely a while. I mean, years and years.
Have you ever created your own pepper?
Oh yeah, all the time.
So you have a couple of your own.
They're not mine necessarily. It's like if I want to make a spicy bell pepper or just different thing. I made a couple of them. Like, okay, these green chilies not hot. I would love it with a little bit cayenne heat. Or I made a couple of green chilies taste like with a serrano taste to them before. I'm a huge gardener. That's what I do.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so-
I love that. Let's talk about are these would you consider these healthy, or are these, is there sugar in these things? Like, what's the health conscious side of salsa?
Yeah, I would say they're all healthy. We don't use if you start looking at the nutrition facts on different products, different salsas, I even started paying more attention to other ones as I got into this business. We don't use ingredients like high fructose corn syrups. We don't add sugars. There's going to be two here that have like a sweet flavor. The prickly pear is going to have the natural sweetness from the prickly pear cactus syrup that comes out of the fruit itself. So that's natural. Then you've got, like I mentioned before, the agave nectar comes out of an agave, and then the mango. So we don't add sugar, we don't add sweeteners. Like that's the sweetness to it. The rest of it is all natural ingredients. So it's like eating blended vegetables with peppers and the natural sweetness that comes out of plants. We use a little bit of apple cider vinegar to help with keeping it shelf stable. But other than that, which is also natural, you can read every single one of these ingredients and buy them right off the shelf at Whole Foods.
Yeah, legit. So you're in Whole Foods?
No, we're not. That's a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a goal of ours. But you can get the ingredients. You know, so
would that be like if you had one place to be on the shelf, like your mecca of shelf? Is it Whole Foods? Is it Costco? Is it Walmart? Like, what do you?
Whole Foods is a big goal of ours. Whole Foods, Sprouts. We're already in fries with two of our products.
Yep.
But I think it'd be quite the feather in the cap to be in Whole Foods and Sprouts. Because of what they stand behind, right? And what we stand behind. We stand behind all natural ingredients, healthy ingredients, things that are not going to have a negative impact on your body. I've had customers come up to me and say, I can't eat salsa because it gives me stomach issues. And but they try it anyways because whatever they decided to. Then they end up buying it because they like it. And then I've had them come back and say, this is the first salsa I've had that didn't give me any sort of stomach issues. And so they continue to buy from me, which is great, because we're making a good product that people can, enjoy, and they aren't going to have a negative impact on their body.
Yeah,
So.
It's amazing. What do we got next?
All right. Prickly pear.
My favorite.
I don't know if something's going to top mango. I'm telling you that, but
this might surprise you. So prickly pear is also an award winner. We won earlier this year at the Arizona Salsa Fest for most unique salsa. We went up against a lot of the restaurants and salsa producers in the Valley, and we got a trophy out of it. So this one is unique. You cannot get more Southwest than this with the ingredients because, one, like I mentioned before, you have the chiltepin pepper, which is local to the region. And then you got your prickly pear cactus, which is also local to the region. The rest of the ingredients are very typical salsa type of ingredients, but between those two, you have a prickly pear salsa. They're going to have, again, nothing against them, but they may have a jalapeno or habanero, but it's not regionally known to the Southwest. That's a true Southwest salsa right there.
Man.
So what you're tasting is the
That
tomato.
one's good.
So different.
The tomato, the cilantro, again, all the traditional ingredients that you have there, some roasted red peppers. You're going to have that prickly pear syrup. And then at the end, I always tell people you can complement this with your meats. It's a good alternative to barbecue because of that rosemary. Rosemary complements meats really well. So it comes in on the back end.
That's what that is.
Yeah, we slow cook pulled pork or pork shoulders to make pulled pork sandwiches, tortas. And that pulled pork sandwich, it's just delicious.
And by the way, you just don't eat a couple of chips with that. That's I ate the whole jar at one setting on that prickly pear thing.
Yeah, that was our top seller in Portland.
That's the most unique out of the 4 I've tried so far for sure. And by the way, even the original was like very different.
Yeah, Portland and Brooklyn, love that one. Those are hard to keep on my keep available because people are just buying those up out there.
Let me see that one.
And I knew that was going to be a favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, so for people that don't know, what is a prickly pear?
So there's the cactus, and they have that little prickly pear. It's that little fruit that grows on the top of the cactus. You'll see them. You drive through the desert. You drive
The
through Arizona,
saguaro?
you'll see 'em.
Saguaro cactus?
No, not saguaros. I'm trying to think of the name.
Oh,
of it.
the little...
They're like the
Nopales.
what are they?
Yeah, the nopales.
Nopales. There we go. The nopales.
Nopales,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then you got the nopales, and then you got the little purple fruit on the top, and that grows. You'll see them when you drive throughout the. I mean, as soon as you leave Phoenix, any direction, the little.
Some people call it the prickly pear cactus, though, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's the nickname? Yeah. Tomatoes, green onion, prickly pear cactus, cilantro, apple cider vinegar, onion, roasted red pepper, water, sea salt, chiltepin, peppers, citric acid, rosemary, garlic, black pepper, dehydrated garlic. What does citric acid do?
So that also it's a natural preservative. It's basically the inside of like a lemon, or it's like it helps preserve the product. So again, all natural ingredients.
You were right. I'm about to do
Yeah.
this whole bowl
Yeah.
on this deal. This one seems to be, is that just the batch? It seems to
Probably
be a
that
little
batch.
more. Okay.
Yeah, and I say that because quite frankly, the way that we sample these, I have the most issues with the prickly pear. It gets chunky. We squirt it out of a bottle, and this is one of the ones that I tend to have more issues with. It just has to do with where we got it out of.
Where was mango? This one? Is this the
Yeah,
mango?
that's mango. I could see it from here.
I
That's
have
traditional.
to, I got to do this. I
Oh,
gotta,
you got to.
because this is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big score.
Oh yeah.
And that prickly pear is just
It's killer, I
special.
know.
I just love it.
There's nothing like it. There really isn't.
Marcos, what you gonna do with that jar?
The jar?
Yeah.
We give it to Tyler.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll negotiate with you. How much money you got? That's it. 9.2.
Ooh,
9.3.
Man,
9.3. I mean, that's it. I mean, it's like, bro, the mango. So here's the thing about the mango. I buy mango salsas from the store all the time
Mm-hmm.
because I love them. But they are so mango-y that it's like almost like you're just eating chopped up mangoes with some tomatoes or something.
Right. Green onions.
This is
thrown-
like a very subtle mango.
yeah, we try
It's
to balance.
amazing. But bro, this is like, I mean, this prickly pear is crazy. And
It's
it's like that
addictive.
rosemary. That rosemary does something for me.
Yeah, it pops right at the end. It's really good on meats. That's why I say, like, cooking with these, using them as a marinade is like, how do you not do that? Throw it in a crock pot with some meat.
I want to do a pork shoulder
Yeah.
with that in the crock pot. I mean, that would just be chicken,
Yep.
chicken thighs,
but
chicken breasts.
that's if it makes it that far. Because I try to cook with it all the time, but
You eat it all.
It never makes it to the crock pot or whatever I'm trying to cook with it. I'm usually eating it. It's that good.
That's crazy. 9.3.
I'll take it.
All right, Paul.
All right. This sauce right here is what dreams are made of.
He's right.
This is the blackberry rum sauce. This sauce.
Oh, he's pulling out the big guns.
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
Good.
So I'm going to cool you down since we burned you up. So this is what we use with the cool down. So this is the blackberry rum sauce. It's similar to a barbecue sauce, but we don't dare call it a barbecue sauce. This is half the sugar in normal barbecue sauces. No corn syrup. All natural. We ferment all blackberries and spice rum for 30 days.
Come on.
Yeah, so this
Oh.
one. Substitute it for ketchup. Use your dipping sauce. Put it in the burger. You name it.
Do some meatballs with that in a crock pot.
Oh,
In
come
a
on.
slow cooker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those things right there. That's the sauce that, man, it keeps us in production all the time.
Is that your bestseller?
Oh, it's definitely that's definitely one of our best sellers. Like honestly, we put a tight leash on that one because if not, that sauce will keep us up 16 hours a day in production if we let it.
That's different.
Told you.
That's crazy good.
That's really good.
We call this the blackberry
rum smother sauce. But we don't dare call this barbecue sauce, Marcos. You smother anything with that.
Yeah. Smother sauce.
The smother sauce. Bro. So, okay, listen. I don't have 13 grills, but I've been smoking meat for probably close to 15 years. I mean, I think I make the best brisket in the world. I've probably done 200 briskets.
Oh, wow.
I just want to try it.
Pulled pork. We'll do it.
Okay.
Pulled pork, ribs, whole turkey, whole chicken. But this with like a pork shoulder. Like you marinate a pork shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
You do a rack of ribs with this.
Oh, yeah.
Baby back, beef ribs. Come on.
I did a tri-tip yesterday. Smoked a tri-tip. I usually take a little apple juice and beef broth, and the blackberry rum sauce, mix it all up and inject it.
Bro.
And smoke it.
It's like a dessert, dude. It's like candy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's also like you could also put it on tacos.
Oh yeah.
So different than the prickly pear. Like the prickly pear that you had, to me, is quite a bit less versatile, I think, than this one.
Oh yeah. This dip French fries in it. You name it.
I want to keep going.
Mix it with your meats when you do some ground beef and actually put it in the burgers that way. I mean, the smother sauce is just, that's why I won't dare call it the barbecue sauce.
By the way, I'm out. I need some more.
No, we could trade.
Yeah, we'll trade.
Bro, that's bomb. That's bomb. How did you think of that?
That's one of those other things. One day I was so busy. I think it was like 2014. I was so busy. And I was just working a whole lot. And I told my guys, all right, I need some time to create. Like, I did it to basically de-stress.
Can I see it while you talk about it?
Oh, yeah. So I made a sauce just to de-stress. I made 4 different flavors of that sauce. Different kinds of, I made a tropical one. I made the original, the OG smother sauce, all kinds of stuff. And like, because at a point, I didn't create in probably like maybe 9 months or so. And I was just itching to get back in there because anytime I create a food or anything, if I cook, I do it to de-stress. And that's what you get. Usually, if I'm stressed out, you get the best meal of your life. So that's one of those things.
Liquid smoke.
We make our own liquid smoke. We smoke peppers, and we have a stack where you just take ice cubes and you make condensation, let it lick out, drip out. So everything is all natural in that one. Just you name it. You got a little brown sugar in there for sweetness.
I'm taking that home, 100%, 1,000,000%. Even if you weren't going to get, I'm taking it. It's going home with me.
5-finger discount.
I don't know. Marco's is eyeing it.
No, I know where to find you. I know where the warehouse is.
Man, yes, in the 9s. That's 9.
Whoa,
That's 9.
man, I made it to the 9s.
You got
That's
a 9.
9. That's 9.3. That's
Ooh,
9.3
wow.
as well,
Damn.
9.3.
bro. That is really good. That's like not even hot. That's not hot sauce.
No, that's not hot sauce.
Is that barbecue sauce?
I'm trying not to answer that.
Look, I just want to show everybody out there. You see that barbecue crossed out on that bottle?
Yeah, I see it.
It's a smothered sauce.
It's definitely not barbecue though. It's definitely different than barbecue, but it's kind of a mix between a barbecue sauce and a hot sauce.
It's barbecue sauce and a hot sauce had a baby. That's what you get. You get a smothered sauce.
Yeah. That's really good. I want to eat all of that.
I love me some blackberry rum.
Let's do another hot sauce.
How hot do you want to go?
Mm,
I did skip a couple medium ones, but
we can go medium. We can ease up again.
all right, let's go to green chili avocado.
Okay.
So You taste fresh hatch green chilies in here with a hint of lime.
Let's go.
This is a Taco Tuesday sauce, but
I know that taste.
this particular sauce is for people that don't like hot. So I created this one just for them. So you're gonna taste the creaminess of the avocado. Like I said, you're gonna taste a hint of lime. Yeah, this was thick sauce.
Tell me about this, like the manufacturing process. Like how does this go from, an idea or a recipe to this?
Well, like I say, we do all our manufacturing in house, so we are manufacturing as well as brand owners. So the green chili, it comes in whole peppers. So we got to fire roast these peppers. So you got to fire roast these peppers, and you actually got to grind them down into a puree. So, like I said, the green chili avocado. When I created that one, like I said, I want to make it for somebody that anybody can eat, anybody that like mild, and those I like to call that an introduction to hot sauce. Like a lot of people want to try a hot sauce and want to be whole part of trying the hot sauce, but if you try it on the hot end, you're gonna get burned. You're gonna be discouraged. So I want to create something that's my gateway sauce. I like that called. It's gateway of hot sauce.
That's how you get them.
That's well said.
Yeah,
that's well said.
Yeah, so they take that lime and I put that on everything. Very citrusy. That's not my personal favorite, but I create sauces with people in mind.
I'm gonna put that on par with the prickly pear. I'm gonna go 7.5.
Okay.
On that one. I like it. I'm an avocado guy. I'm a green chili guy. If it was me, I think the avocado takes away a little bit from the green chili.
Yep.
So when I have a green chili sauce, I want to taste a lot of green chili. But it's really tasty still. And I could see why somebody who can fall in love with that is going to want to try everything else.
Exactly.
It's a good taster.
And I always go back and forth and debate on that one. I'm like, I just wish I probably eat that one the least out of all of them, but it's still a great sauce. It's just because it doesn't have enough spice for me personally.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Very little.
Yeah, just very little.
Okay, let's go. What do we got, Big Daddy?
All right, next up. So this one is going to be the hot flavor. So it's Theo Marco's Hot. This is actually the original salsa that started the whole thing. So the guy in the jar, that handsome gentleman, is my dad. He used to make, growing up, he would make salsas, and he would have us all sit around the table and help him chop up vegetables and put it all in the blender, and we'd listen to music and just have a good time.
And this is that.
This is that one. This is the original chiltepin hot salsa. We had to dial it down a little bit for the traditional. It's not a huge jump between traditional and hot, but it is spicier, and it has it's a little bit delayed. It comes on the back end. And so that's going to be the strongest pure chiltepin flavor out of all of those that you're going to get. That's the OG salsa right there, the one that started it all.
That's good.
I actually like the after better than the before.
Yeah. Squeeze some fresh lime in there.
Is your dad still around?
No, he passed away in 2016.
Okay. I mean, so I can't. I got to give this a good score, right? I mean,
yeah, that
my guy would be looking down, being like, what the hell? Bro, these are money. Like, you don't miss. Like, you don't miss. It's all. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that chiltepin is like the key to the success of this salsa, but I mean that's. Where's the traditional? This one?
Yep, that's the traditional.
I got to get my reference point back. Man, that one's good too. We call this hot.
That's our Theo Marco's Hot.
Theo Marco's. Got to get this right.
That one's good. I like the flavor in that one.
It is.
Chili chiltepin comes really jump out on that one.
Yeah, that's the strongest chiltepin flavor.
I'm going 8.4.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
8.4. I like it better than verde, better than traditional slightly. But that mango and that prickly pear are still, for me,
Those are my exotics. I call them
yeah,
my exotics.
just so unique. All right. What are we working with next?
All right. This is burning up a little bit.
It's a little hot.
It's got a little, yeah, it builds up. And you keep eating it and you're like, whew, what's going on here?
Yeah.
All right. So this next one's my banana reaper split. You're going to taste sweetness from the actual bananas, followed by a Caribbean flavor.
Banana.
Yeah, real bananas.
In that.
Yes, real bananas. We peel 200 pounds of bananas anytime we make this sauce.
What does a pound of banana look like? Is that like...
No, 200 pounds.
No,
of
I'm saying, but what is 1 pound? Is that like a whole...
No,
like
1
4 or
pound
5?
is maybe 2-3 bananas. Depends what size they are. So we're pretty good at I'll let you see this sauce.
You can put these ones back in line. Banana Reaper split.
That's good.
That's a great story too.
What is it?
So the banana reaper split, like I created that sauce. But, I was a huge fan of like the Haagen-Dazs ice cream,
Same.
like the rum raisin. Like, you know, I'm an '80s baby, so like the rum raisins were like one of my favorite things. And I was like, man, if I could make a hot sauce taste like that. But I failed epically at it, and I made the banana reaper split, and everyone loved it. And I was like, you know, the people spoke, so I had to come with it. So you had your taste golden raisins in there as well. You're tasting spice rum in there. You taste that initial sweetness from the bananas. And that one's that's great on dessert too as well. I make shish kebabs with that all the time. It's good on any kind of pork, chicken. Make some banana wings. Yeah, it's the golden raisin really balance the heat with that with the reaper. So you get a nice upfront burn because you have roasted serranos in that one as well. Yeah, believe it or not, anytime I make my kids a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that goes on it too.
Really?
Yeah, PBJ is make the best PBJ you ever had.
You'll throw that on there.
Oh yeah,
Your
definitely.
kids will eat that.
They won't eat it, but I would because I mean,
Oh,
there's
you'll
times
do
when
it.
the kids are hungry, they like, Dad, make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm like, you know, since I'm here, I might as well join them. I grab the banana reaper sauce, and I eat. That's how I eat a PB&J
So
sandwich.
you
all
love
day.
hot.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
all kinds of spices.
Man,
I don't like
that's
one chip
tasty.
challenge bowl of chips hot, but I do
That's
like
like, that's not even. it's,
that.
it's like another
I don't-
deal.
I don't know why they did that to you.
Were you there? Did you try one?
Heck no. I was far, far away. I had like binoculars. I'm like, nope, I'm not getting in that. No, I was watching, but
yeah, he just laughed.
All right, Banana Reaper. I'm going 8 flat on Banana Reaper.
it's a good one.
It's kind of middle of the pack for me. Really good, unique. Don't taste a lot of banana, but you taste something sweet, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like that's how I'd describe it.
Okay.
But hot. I mean, it's coming in hot now.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
can feel
one.
that.
That Reaper. It's no joke. You gotta be careful. Got to respect the Reaper.
You definitely got to respect the Reaper.
Okay, let's go one more
All
hot
right.
sauce.
My 15-time award-winning sauce. This is one of my most sauces that won the most awards.
15?
15. Actually, it's probably about
You have any
17.
15 timers?
Nah, he's been in the game longer than me. we got a 3-time award winner. That's
Yeah.
it. We're getting there.
What do you consider like an award? It could be super local up to national, and it's considered an award winner?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all considered awards. I think the ones that I take pride in all of them, but I think what I really like is when we travel out of state and we compete nationally, and we win, we come home with a trophy.
Yeah.
I feel really proud. One, I feel like we're representing true, authentic Arizona flavors. So when I'm on the road, like that's an Arizona win.
Yeah.
Like we won.
Yeah.
Collectively. The home team.
God's Wraith Ghost Pepper Sauce.
Yep, that's one of the original 3 sauces I ever created. I nailed that one on the first try.
Come experience the pleasurable heat. 8-time award-winning People's Choice Award.
Oh yeah, we need to update that.
You got to update your label.
How many are on there now?
We
13, you said?
No, we're up to probably 17 to 18 time award winning on that sauce. I just like to say 15 time. It sounds better in my pitch.
Who's the one like judging these awards?
Oh,
Like, who gets to decide?
It all depends what award I did. Like all my awards basically came from People's Choice Award. Most of my sauce is all People's Choice.
It's like the general public thing.
Yeah, I do have some judge awards, but mainly I'm a people. If it's People's Choice, I'm in it.
I think the People's Choice are the most meaningful because you're talking about a large sample size of just random people that are voting on various products, and you win. Like that's a big deal.
So you're gonna taste the flavor first on that one. A hint, like just a hint, and then a nice slow balanced burn is gonna keep building on. So that's a good everyday, man. If you put that on your
balanced
pizza,
burn. That's a good way to say that.
if you put that on your pizza, you would never ever stop. Anytime I go to Little Caesars and kids want Little Caesars, that sauce is coming out. Doesn't matter what kind of pizza, honestly. You make wings with that one. It's good everyday burn.
God's Wraith, I'm going 7.9. I'll put it on par with the original.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. I like that. Whatever I had before that, it was so hot that I'm having a hard time tasting that one.
Yeah, the banana, definitely. I should have put you in heat order. I was jumping all over the place.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna burn you at the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. While you let's introduce the last one here,
You ready?
and then I want the origin, the real origin of the company, where this all came from.
Okay. So let's start with the salsa. So this is the Tío Marcos Santa Muerte Fuego salsa.
Ah.
So Fuego or Santa Muerte, have you heard of that? The Saint of Death.
Oh yeah.
And she comes and she helps carry you over.
That's her, right?
Yep, that's her. And so this one has chiltepín, just like all my salsas do. It has chipotle, fire roasted serranos, ghost, Carolina Reaper, all blended together. And so this one's going to give you a lot of layers to it. The Carolina Reaper is going to come in on the back end and take you for a cruise, but it'll bring you back safely, park you at home. It'll be fine. It's going to burn you a little bit, but you'll be okay.
It'll
bring you right back home. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, wow, this is hot, but it's really good, and I want more, but I got to like pause for a minute. I get a lot of compliments on this. I like to use it for my soups, pozoles, menudos, the same way that I would use chiltepín. I just get a little scoop of that.
There it is.
Sprinkle some lime in there, or squeeze some lime. It's so good. But going back to your second question about the origin of the company, Los Amaya Salsa Company. You know, this was something that we started in 2021. It really just came from the idea of starting the original Hot. I was inspired. I was at Lake Tahoe and I was just admiring the beauty in everything, the lake, the people, the scenery. And I just kind of had a moment of self-reflection on where I'm at in life. I do that often where I like to self-reflect, but that gave me a lot of opportunity to do that. And I'm like, you know, a lot of these people either just did something different that helped, you know, put them in a place where they can have all these nice things. And I started thinking about what can I do different? What do I know? What do I know how to do? And then the idea just popped in my head. What about your dad's, you know, salsa? You know, it was a few years after he passed away. I'm like, yeah, I mean, a lot of people love that. So I'm having this conversation in my head. And then the whole way home from Lake Tahoe, I just it was stuck. Like it was just, I need to do this. I need to jar this salsa and bring it out to the market. And that's what I did. I started doing the research on because you can't just make it in a kitchen, throw it in a jar and start selling it. You know, the goal is to get in stores. So I needed to take all the proper steps to do that. And so that's what I did. My very first farmer's market was Chandler, the Chandler Farmer's Market. And then we ended up in Scottsdale. And then we ended up in the west side this year. We spent most of our time on the east side, and then we ended up in Fry's and butcher shops, and we're in over 100 stores now. So we got a long ways to go, but, you know, definitely happy with where we've come in 3 years.
It's amazing. And the process of like jarring these, what does that look like?
So there's a couple different ways you can produce products. Paul, he's a owner producer. I make this at home in the kitchen. But on a mass scale, I don't just have a warehouse or factory. So I use what's called a co-packer. It's basically an agreement you have with another company that has all the equipment to produce on a mass scale. Yeah. And so they will jar it for us. Now they have a whole manufacturing line. They use kettles, they cook it, and then they'll fill in the filler. They'll put it in the jars, close the jars. It's got to be cooked, the salsa. Then once it cools down, then that's when it seals and becomes shelf stable. So they have a whole assembly line and everything. And that's how I do it, because I do many things, and in order to do many things, you have to kind of, preserve your time.
Yep. Amazing. That one definitely took me on a ride.
Yeah.
And I think your previous two, I think it's a combination of
Oh,
those
yeah.
three. Whew. All right. Let's finish this out. What do we got?
Oh, let's
I'm
see.
feeling brave. We got two more, right?
No, you have one more left to try.
One more.
And it's you probably won't be able to taste this one. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to taste this.
Which one's that
You're
one?
the maple bacon jalapeno.
Oh yeah.
You're definitely not going to be able to taste this. You can pretend like it's, but after that hot one, yeah. So it's a medium jalapeno heat, like just like Marco said. It's more 5,000 Scovilles. So you just had a million.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you were up there.
that's great on the baked potato, eggs, put in a Bloody Mary, stuff like that.
It's like a commercial hot sauce for the general public.
That's if you can taste it.
Maple bacon jalapeno. Wait, did I rate that last one?
Oh, the fuego? No, I don't.
Fuego.
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
No.
Fuego, I'm going 8-3.
8-3. We'll take it.
Wow.
That's really nice. It's that heat. You were exactly right. The way you described it
Mhm.
comes on late, takes you for a ride.
Bring it back.
You kind of have to like, okay, but then it cools you down. Okay, what do we got here? We got
Maple bacon jalapeno.
so what is there maple syrup in this?
Oh, you got maple in there. But you have no sugar. That's the one that's my clean sauce. That's what I call. It's the only all-purpose, nice clean sauce, no sugar in it. You get the flavor. I actually make the bacon flavor, and it's all vegan. That sauce is 100% vegan.
You make the bacon flavor.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? How do you do that?
So I make it's use a couple spices here, spices there. I can't give you my secret recipe, but
Here,
yeah,
there.
just give it nice bacon taste without the bacon. That's a very popular sauce. That's one of our number one selling sauces in the stores. That's like a high quality grocery store sauce.
That bacon is nice.
I put that on a Bloody Mary, baked potato. I do chicken and waffles with that all the time.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going 3 Kings. Let's see, Big Yellow. I like that better than Big Yellow. Probably better. I'm going.
Ooh.
3 Kings was good. Hot as shit. I'm going 8-4. I'm going right below 3 Kings. All right.
Oh man.
You guys ready for the recap? And I could barely taste it, but I got those nodes of bacon. And I love bacon. I eat bacon all the time. Okay. Here's our recap. You ready? Let me just wipe my...
Sweating over here.
Couple of those got me.
We got you a little spicy.
But it's good. Feels good. Feels good to sweat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, starting with the salsas. Verde, 8.1. See the Verde?
Yes, sir.
8.1. Okay. Traditional, 8.2.
Golf clap.
Mango, what I thought was going to be my favorite, 9.0.
Wow.
So good. Prickly pear became my favorite, 9.3.
Oh yeah.
This thing, he poured a big bowl. It's mostly gone. I ate a whole bowl of chips on that. Tia Marcos Hot, really tasty, 8.4. Different than the original for sure. Like, it felt old school to me. It felt OG. You
It's
know?
OG.
Shout out to the man. And then the Fuego Santa Muerte, 8.3. Nice job, brother.
All right.
Let's go hot sauce. Okay. The original. We started out there. I went 7.9. Tasty. Good flavor. Very unique, all of these. Big Yellow.
Oh,
No, that's
yellow.
yeah.
That's prickly rice. So Big Yellow, 8.3. This was really tasty. This is very, very different. I didn't realize like hot sauce companies did a lot of mustard. That whole pack I got, I think there was 0 mustard.
Oh, wow.
Like they were all red. They were all red or brown tinge, right? There was none that were yellow. Okay, prickly pear, 7.6. Wasn't my favorite in the bunch. Still tasty. Smoky habanero, 8.1. Right there. Three Kings. This is where my face started to come off. 8.5. Super fun story about the King Ghost, the King Scorpion, and the King Reaper all coming together to be victorious. But it was very hot. Blackberry rum. Come on. Blackberry rum. This is on another planet. This was the best. What do we call this?
Smother sauce.
Smother sauce I've ever had. Did you make that up? Did you
Oh,
make that term up? Okay. Yeah. It's not a barbecue sauce, folks, but
yeah.
it's also not a hot sauce. This is something in between. It's very special. 9.3, my favorite one, hands down. Green chili avocado, 7.5 on this one. I liked it. I wanted a little more green chili. That's why I, gave it that score. Banana Reaper. This one was nice too. I like this one a lot. I would have liked to have a little more banana. I went 8.0 on that one. God's Wraith. Okay. That's fun packaging. God's Wraith Ghost Pepper Soft. Wasn't my favorite, but tasty. 7.9. I think my palate by this point was pretty much toasted. And then maple bacon. Love bacon. Very bacony. Paul's going to tell me off the camera how he makes it. 8.4.
I got you.
All right, gents. That was a blast. Thank you for doing that.
I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you for bringing all these. It's amazing. How do you guys ship?
Nationwide.
Yeah, nationwide.
Anywhere.
Anywhere in the nation. That's
How
right.
do people order this?
So for us, you go to www.losamayasalsa.com and just select whatever product you want, and we'll ship it right to your door.
Big Red's Hot Sauce. You go to Big Red's Hot Sauce. That's Reds with an S.com. Yep, we'll ship it right to your door.
That's a wrap. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.